I'm Jeremiah Fox. I'm a carpenter and handyman out here in New York City. How to use a compound miter saw. Compound miter saw is a big power tool. So first thing we want to do is make sure we have our safety gear on. Safety glasses to protect your eyes. And it is a loud tool, so you want to make sure you have your hearing protection in. A compound miter saw is basically the evolution of the chop saw. A chop saw basically cuts down and cuts up, and it makes nice square cuts. Now, you add angles to that and you get a miter saw. So you can take this thing, set it over here to 45 degrees where it locks into place, and then if you cut down, you're going to get a miter. Now you can add to this with this dial in the back to give you a compound miter, where not only are you cutting it at 45 that way, but you're also cutting it at 20 degrees this way. So the parts of the saw are your turning base to give your first miter, your back miter, which is this thing back here, and they always have numbered plates so you can line up exactly where your miter needs to go. There's the handle for the pulling that has the trigger on it, and then there's the blade guard. Now, blade guard automatically retracts as you pull the blade down. This keeps it and you safe at all times. If you pull the blade up, like if you pull the guard up, you're in a very dangerous situation with a spinning blade. You never want to do that. When you've got the saw down, as the blade retracts, you want to make sure your fingers are clear of the spinning blade, because it chops through wood and it'll chop through your fingers even faster. And now I'm going to demonstrate the 3 cuts you can get with a compound miter. So your normal cut would just be a square cut, square to the piece of wood, and square up and down. Your second cut, the first miter, gives you a 45-degree angle or any other angle you need, but is still a flat square cut on the thick side. And then your compound miter gives you that 45-degree cut here, but it also gives you an angled cut here for things like molding and running around certain corners, or if you need 2 pieces to butt into each other at an angle like that.